So far, we have learned how to fill out the application form in detail. Let's move on to frequently asked questions, FAQ. Here are a few items to note in relation to new applications. Changes have been made to the online application system compared to last year. When preparing the required documents, be sure to check the list of required documents and prepare them all. Also, check the items described in the remarks section. All required documents must be included in the attachment uploaded to the system, and any documents in a foreign language must include a notarization of the original and a notarization of a translated copy, Korean, as well as an apostille confirmation or consulate confirmation. On-site survey is conducted organizations selected through screening, and finalists are selected based on the comprehensive review of expertise of staff, training, and budget plan of the organization. Local operating organization will be visiting, and in case of linkage type, a domestic operating organization must attend the on-site survey. Next, we have answers to questions related operating institution. In case of the division of roles can be discussed through a MOU between the two institutions. In general, domestic operating institution is responsible for budgeting and settlement of accounts, and local operating institution is responsible for the operation of King Sejong Institute. There is example of a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, signed by a KSI operator on page 15, 16 of the King Sejong Institute's operating guidelines. Independent and associated types are only classified according to the type of operation. There are no additional points depending on the type of application during the designation screening. The recommendation letter for the institution is not mandatory. It is intended to verify information about the institution. Recommendations by overseas diplomatic offices in the country usually fall under this category. Next, we have answers to questions related to operating personnel. For operating personnel and teachers, the labor costs can be set by the institution considering local pay levels. For directors, work allowance can be set according to the national price rating on page 61 of the King Sejong Institute's operating guidelines. It is possible to hold multiple positions as operations personnel and teacher. However, it is recommended to hire dedicated operation personnel should be employed to facilitate the institute smoothly. In addition, if it is difficult to secure a qualified teacher, the Foundation plans to provide maximum support after reviewing the application for a dispatched teacher from the King Sejong Institute Foundation. Finally, let's take a look at the answers to questions related to operation and budgets. The annual subsidy of Sejong Institute is about 67 million won on average as of 2022. However, it varies depending on the price level of the country, the number of students, and the size of operation of King Sejong Institute. Rent for basic facility requirements, such as the King Sejong Institute classrooms and administrative offices, cannot be paid from the King Sejong Institute subsidy. However, the development fund of the operating institution can be drawn within 50% of the proceeds of the King Sejong Institute. Hence, it can be executed here. This concludes the guidelines for the designation of King Sejong Institute in 2023. We sincerely thank all the applicants for taking the time to watch this video.